Hello, I'm Elizabeth Grant and I am your speech teacher. And I wanted to just go over some things in your class so that you would be comfortable starting your class this week. And the sooner the better. So hopefully you'll get on and take your quiz over the course orientation and then start your discussion posts. But this is what your course looks like. And if you look under the start here, course orientation, it will tell you some of the things you should be doing right away. So some of these things you might want to print out, including the calendar. However, the calendar could change. If it does, and it usually doesn't in my online class, but that is your best guide to know what is due when. Now, I'm sorry about the confusion with Launchpad. I was very surprised that they are not offering that product this semester, that it's been retired. So I had to pivot, and your class looks a little bit different than I had intended. But if there is a place where you see Launchpad in it anywhere, that should be corrected. I tried to get all those out over the weekend. So if you look at the course outline, and you'll want to do this on your own time, it tells you a little bit about how to get in touch with me. And you can see that I have daily office hours. I don't know if you're on campus this semester or totally off campus, but either way we can meet. So you can use this link to go to Set More to book a time. So if you go and click office hours, it will show you the online office hours that are available. If those don't work for you, say that you're working during the day, I can be flexible. So on Monday night, the 23rd, I am offering a question and answer Zoom session at 8 p.m. and the link was emailed to you. So if you didn't get that, let me know. I will be using your Lewis and Clark email for all of our interactions. So make sure that you have that set up. So all of the work, other than getting into this course orientation, which you're going to want to look in all of these, look at all of this information, look at how your discussions are going to be graded, and then you're going to want to go down here and click this and take the quick quiz over everything that you were supposed to learn in this orientation. So do that as soon as possible. You'll see the deadlines are on the calendar, and then go ahead and click on the units and you're going to see some important information. These are the 3 dates that we are going to have speeches. These will start at 7 p.m. on Zoom. I will email you the Zoom link the week before, and you will be expected to have your outline, your visual aid, and your speaking notes ready to go. Now remember, everything we do in this class is done in an extemporaneous way, which means that it's done conversationally. So you are not allowed to read your speeches. You should not ever write them out word for word. Instead, just use keywords to do that. And then you're for sure, I'm not expecting you to memorize. In fact, that does not impress me a bit. So I'm expecting that you would speak from keyword notes. I will be recording the first 2 speeches so that you can do reflections on them. What is a reflection is, if you go on this tab to speech reflections, you will, and you do not, it says you have to bring a device, but because we're on Zoom, I will be able just to record the Zoom session. But you will click into this and it looks like a quiz, but you'll start it and it will ask you questions about your performance. That is meant to be done after you watch the video of your presentation. So I will not grade you from that video, but I do want you to see what we see when you give your speech. I think it's really important because you have an idea of how it goes, but I think it's good to watch yourself for future growth. So in every unit, if you want to click with me into unit 1, and what's going to happen is these units will still be available, like you will see them, and when you do that, you will be able to see after we close unit 1, which is going to be open for 2 weeks, you will still see unit 1 and unit 2. So if you would need to go back to unit 1, you will always be able to do that. But at the top of every unit, it's going to give you some things that are due in that unit. So for instance, in this first one, you're expected to have your text You don't need Launchpad, but you do need access to a text, and you're expected to read chapters 1 and 3 in this text. And then there are quizzes over each of those. There's also a PowerPoint over some notes and then there are some TED Talks that I want you to watch. There are actually 2 discussion posts in this first couple weeks. So there's a Get Acquainted post that is in the course orientation, and there is this Road to Rubric Construction post. So that's the only unit where you're going to actually have 2 discussions. We will be doing discussions in odd numbered units only. But in every unit, you are going to have a quiz over the chapter that you're supposed to read or chapters, and you're going to have a Unit 1 assignment. So that assignment draws upon all these things that are in your text as well as the resources that are given in the unit. So therefore you are expected to watch the prezzies and the power and any videos, and you will be quizzed over that in each unit. So this first week you have 2 weeks to do the unit. After that, many of them are just 1 week. There are a couple of weeks where I'm allowing you to work on your speeches only. If you want to work with someone on planning your speech, we have a Student Success Center. And so it's called the Communications Lab. And I give you their information. But if you go over here on the left to Student Success Center and you click on it, you can go into Communications. And you will see that you can make an appointment with Mary. Mary Bustler runs our communication lab. There are drop-in times and times where you can schedule a visit. Those prove to be very beneficial to the students who use them. So I encourage you to use all of the resources that you have. The library, the Student Success Center, and your faculty members. So check out all your teachers during their office hours, because that's what we're here for. We are here to make sure that you have a successful experience at Lewis and Clark. I look forward to working with you on your public speaking skills. Don't ever feel disconnected. My email is eegrant@lc.edu, and I would love to meet with you one-on-one. So good luck this semester. I won't be seeing you, and maybe I'll see you at the question and answer Zoom, but if not, I'll see you on September 13th, 7 p.m. So take care. Bye-bye.